Hey, everybody. Welcome to my world. And today I want to talk about how we made it through homelessness and finally made it to our spot today, which we're in. But before we start this off, like and subscribe to my channel. My name is Haitian Root Girl. I am Haitian and my dad is Bahamian, so that makes the Root Girl. You can either call me that or either Ninja Bay with the JAH at the end. But anyways, yeah, I came a long way from where I am now. In life you go up, in life you go down. I've been up, I've been down, I've been up, I've been down. But the last time I went down, it was due to sickness. And around the coronavirus, that's when my lupus woke up. As I told my story before, before that, I always had vitiligo. But that was found out to be an onset of the lupus that was sleeping dormant in my system. But when I woke up, couldn't walk, had to learn how to walk through therapy and exercising and keep going and medication and all that. But number one, God was the first, I give God grace because He was the one that, like Kevin Gates said, He put me down and told him to be proud. So I don't know if I'm saying the words right, but I love Kevin Gates. Side note. But anyways, but yeah, after I got sick, we kind of like tried to stay afloat because I am a mother of five boys. I do have a daughter. She lives in Tampa. She's the oldest, and she was raised by her dad. But my sons, we went through hell and back. But by the grace of God, we made it here. Not to mention that one week when the car broke down and we had to stay in the car for a week. That's another story for itself, and I could tell that in the future. But for now, I just want to just be happy that I'm in this place and I'll be able to go live. The more subscribers I get, I'll go live and y'all will see my face. It's early in the morning. It's not early in the morning, but it's like morning. So I do have a deep voice. So if I sound like a dude, I ain't no dude. I'm a whole female out here. You know, no he, she, that, none of that. No, that's my real name, but don't call me that. Call me Rude Girl. That's what they call me on the streets, Rude Gal, Rude Girl for the Americans. But for my Haitians, it's really not. But anyways, I just want to chop it up with you guys for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And if you guys want to hear more about me, more of my stories, because I've been everywhere. I got so much stories to tell. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the hood, well, I'm not from the hood. I was from the suburbans at first, in the country, suburbans, whatever you want to call it. And then I hit the hood, Timscan, 2008. And from there, Roof Girl was born. Just put it that way. I had to adopt to the hood, adopt to the people, adopt to everything. I was in my state of, you know, um, how do I say that? In my state of, I was in a low state at that time, and my credit was bad, so I had to get the apartments in one of the worst hoods in Timoscan. I'm in Orlando, Timscan, Florida. I'm at Timscan, so y'all go look it up. It's on YouTube. You might see some videos. I posted up some videos in my comment thing. I posted them up. Whatever. I'm new to YouTube, so excuse me. I'm just going with the flow, and I'm not a good speaker, but I'm gonna do this for y'all. But if you go in my posts, you will see a few videos. About what made the hood come out of me. And I have a family extended from over there that became my family in all these years. We've been through so much. We've been through homelessness together, living in each other's houses. We don't got no place, or taking care of each other kids, or, what I'm saying, when we had to comfort each other because we did lose people because it's the hood. So, of course, it's shootings and robbing and killing and people going to jail. We have a long history. But through it all, even though Timoscan is basically tore down, but they can't tear it all the way down because it's a private property. But the city was able to tore down, I would say, like, what, 85% of it, because it was a very, very, very big complex, which they call the neighborhood. The police call it the worst neighborhood in Florida, but it's just a complex. But they tore it down, so it's like 15% left, and then those 15%, I still have family that's there, and that's our home base. And everybody from Timoscan from years back, we all still go over there to go see the daddy of the family, King KB. But and as you can see, you would see some content I made with my god kids, Clark and Kira. They are a trip. They my hood babies, my hood gotties. But I love them to death. But we've been through a lot, and we want to show that just because a hood is a hood doesn't mean it has bad people. Yeah, bad things happen everywhere, but we became a family. None of us are blood related, but you couldn't tell us nothing. You couldn't tell us that's not my sister. You can't tell me that's not my brother. You can't tell me that's not my dad. You can't tell me Miss Kim ain't my mama. You know what I'm saying? But I got more stories for y'all coming up ahead. I just need some more subscribers. You know what I'm saying? I need some more subscribers before I start going on, because I got some great stories for y'all. But until then, y'all have a blessed day. And remember to put God first. Because no matter what state you in, addiction, homelessness, rich, poor, hood, suburban, country, mountains, Alaska, you know what I'm saying, other countries, we all got to respect that the Lord above is who he is. And he made up 3 different increments. I ain't finna make this page out of a Christian channel or no, I don't believe in religion, I'm spiritual. But I ain't making this page out of that. But I always have to know that's who my first person I go to. And I got to put God in everything I do. So, yes, I put him in my videos at times when needed. And no, I'm not perfect, because as I'm talking right now, I'm smoking a blunt. You know what I'm saying? And later on, I'll probably get me a little bit of wine and dine. And I do have a potty mouth. I don't have no filter. I'm a Capricorn. So I say what I say and I mean what I mean. But I just want to say hi. And like I said before, give me some more subscribers and I'll go live. And in between time, I'll give y'all some stories though. Because I have a lot of stories. I'm actually going to write a book, but I got so much stories from y'all because I'm an orphan. I went through a lot, you know what I'm saying? But God's been there the whole time from the beginning, and he will be there to the end until eternity. All right, y'all.